Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and checking out this video. I just want to say thank you to all of my new and old subbies. Thank you guys for joining in to my YouTube family. This video today is going to be a little different than a lot of my other videos. I'm actually doing a collab, my friend and I. We both are in the same nursing school, in the same nursing program, and we're both going to be graduating, God's willing, in December. So we decided that since we are seniors, we would like to share some tips with anyone that is watching that is interested in nursing school, that's already in nursing school, that's waiting to hear if they're accepted. Just if you have an interest in nursing school, we decided to put some tips together that we think are very beneficial to new nursing students that are coming in that we didn't really know about. So I'm going to give you some tips. Make sure you follow her and subscribe to her channel, and she will give you some tips. I'm going to have her information in the down bar, and then you can also click on her picture, which is going to be in one of these corners up here on my screen. So I just want to start off. I have a couple tips that I have written down. I save them on my phone, so I'm just going to be, if I'm looking down, then I'm looking at my phone. But these are just tips that I didn't know, Fatima didn't know. Like, nobody really knows what to expect when you get actually into the nursing program and you're out of those prereq classes. So I feel these tips would be very beneficial, and I'm just going to start off with the first one, which, number one, I would say make sure you form a study group. Like, I know it's very scary when you first start that very first semester. You go through orientation, you really don't know anybody. But when those classes start, like, if you can try to find 2 or maybe 3 other people that you can tell kind of have the same goals as you, they're studious people, and they're not going to be the ones that slack off, because you do have slackers in every area of academia. So make sure you find someone that is, I guess you could say, like, on your level, and then maybe if y'all click, then kind of form that study group, because I think that's really good for you to bounce ideas off one another. Yes, I do like to study alone, but I do have friends that I like to study with also, because you may pick up on something in class that someone else doesn't pick up on, or anything. Like, everybody has their own perspective and their own view, so it's really good when you have a study group and you can come together and just bounce those ideas off of one another. So I really think that's good. Studying alone is good too, because everybody needs their own personal time, but I definitely would advise you to, at least form a study group. So that was number 1. Let's see. Number 2, I would say, if possible, and I have to say if possible because I don't know, the rules and regulations of your nursing school, but if possible and your teacher doesn't mind, I would say record his or her lectures. I know a lot of my teachers in the past have not mind if students recorded their lectures. They just don't want you to play it back in class, because a lot of times they don't like to hear their voice again. But I would definitely say record lectures if possible. That's really good to help with memorization, because when you're in your car, you can play it. You can put headphones in, maybe if you're at the gym, and just listen to what the teacher says over and over and over again. It's really good just to take notes, but also actually hearing what they said. You can be like, okay, let me go back and re-listen to what they said again. Because a lot of times you do miss things in class when you're trying to, like, type or write your notes down. Maybe you can miss some things. So if you're recording, it's really easy just to go back and verify and listen to everything they said. And so I really think that's good as like a study tool. So that was number 2. Number 3, I know you guys are going to laugh at this, but I think sitting in the front of the class is really, really helpful. So that's my 3rd tip. I would say sit in the front of your class if possible. That's just how I am. I've always, even, in elementary, high school, I've always liked to sit at the front of the class. And I believe as you get to higher levels of pursuing your education, I feel like sitting at the front of the class not only makes you look more attentive, you can actually be more attentive, and you can retain more information because you're right there at the front. You see what's on the screen clearly, you can hear clearly, you're not distracted by the people in front of you because there is no one in front of you. Whereas if you sit in the middle or the back, then you could be distracted, like, glancing at someone's laptop that they have open, maybe they have a Facebook page open, so you're kind of distracted, you're kind of glancing at, hey, what are they doing? and it's really hard to even hear and see from the back. So regardless of if you have to wear glasses or contacts or anything like that, I still think sitting in the front of the class is really beneficial. Because yeah, like I said, you're less distracted and it's easier to see. So number 4, I would say definitely do practice questions. I don't know what school you guys go to or what school any of you guys are planning on trying to get accepted into, but I know my university here in South Carolina, we use NCLEX 10,000 and Prep U. A lot of those I do think are helpful, more so the NCLEX 10,000 questions than the Prep U. And if you've done any of those questions on those platforms, then you would know that NCLEX 10,000, those questions are a bit harder. So I would say do as many practice questions as you can. I know throughout my classes it's been required that we do certain assignments and reach a certain mastery level, and then after that you're free to just keep going because that's never hurt anybody. So I would say definitely do as many practice questions as you can. Get, you know, NCLEX study books. It's never too early to start studying for the NCLEX, because think about it, you're 4 years in nursing school, like in the actual program. Every test you take, every quiz you take, every assignment, every clinical you go to, it all leads up to that one test, the NCLEX, because you spent 4 years of your life, you graduated, and you're going to have a bachelor's degree. But what is that piece of paper if you are not a registered nurse? So it's never too early to start studying for the NCLEX. So I would definitely recommend practice questions. There's a good app, the NCLEX RN Mastery app. It's really good. They offer a free trial, and then you can just pay like $30 for the whole full version, and so that can go on your smartphone. So that's a really good app too. Just pull it out. Everybody's on their phone now anyways, so if you're in the doctor's office, in the dentist's office, wherever, you can be doing those practice questions on your phone. So that's really good. Let me see, I thought I had a little picture to show you guys, but hold on. I'm gonna get a picture of the app to show you guys in case anyone's wondering what it looks like. So it's called NCLEX RN Mastery, and it's by Higher Learning Technologies. So this is the app right here. I'm sorry, I don't know if you guys can see that really good. But anyways, go to your Play Store. NCLEX RN Mastery is what you want to type in, and that's the app right there. And the 5th tip that I want to give you guys that are still watching, time management. Time management is a huge, huge deal in nursing school because you have to balance classwork, reading before class, quizzes, studying for tests, getting prepared for clinicals. And I know, at least in my program, at a certain point in time, we were required to even go to our local hospital early and get our patient assignment, and then have like their information, their medications. Like we had to have all that ready prior to us going to clinical that next day. So you really, really need to have time management. But I would say all the time that you're putting into nursing school, because it is a lot of work, I definitely would say do not neglect yourself. It is okay to take a couple hours away from studying, or even like a day almost, because I've done that, just not studied for like one day. Just pick a day out of the week that you don't want to study. It's going to be your chill day. Just chill, relax, and just get your mind off of things. You know, work out, paint, make videos, whatever you want to do, that's your hobby. I would definitely say that's something that you should continue to do. Find a hobby while you're in nursing school, because you're going to need that outlet. So definitely have that good time management where you can organize and do the things that you need to do, and then still be able to take care of yourself too, because you ultimately don't want to run yourself down in nursing school. I know people have to work full-time, part-time, and still go to school, so that's completely understandable because school is expensive. But don't forget to also make time for yourself. So that's so far all I wanted to say in this video. Don't forget to check out Fatima's channel, and she will give you her tips of nursing school success, like what she thinks new students should know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this video if you enjoyed it and if you want to see more videos like this. And then just leave some comments down below of some tips that you guys have, or some tips that you guys were told if you're in nursing school, or even if you've already graduated, just what you want these new nursing students to know. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.